Aries, happy September, Aries. Finally, Aries, I don't know what it is. I always feel like I start the readings with like my nails, and then gradually one, two, three pop off. I feel like by the time I'm in the middle of all these, I be looking real dusty. Real dusty. But that's neither here nor there. I guess you say, let's get into the reading. Let me make sure we don't have anything that fell in between, Aries. You know how we do this? We're going to start with the bones and the curio first, the charms, and then we're going to move into tarot for further confirmation. And then we're going to finish with the Kipperish Oracle by Intuitive Kev. I found his YouTube about a week ago, and I saw the cards that he had created, and I was like, let me go ahead and get me those cards and use them. So I got them, and we're gonna try them with the readings. All right. Let me get all these. What is that? A piece of dirt. The cat's been on top of here, probably sleeping. All right. Aries, Aries, Aries. Yo, we got stuff just popping out. All righty. Let's see what we have. Hold up, I'm a little bit turned. Let's do it this way so we can. There. Okay. So the first thing that I feel, you're manifesting money. It looks like that there are some plans that are coming in. For some of you, there is a move or a relocation that's coming in. The good thing about it is that I feel like it brings you a little bit more stability in your life. Some of you, this could be moving in with a partnership. You could be moving to a place that you dreamt of, or something that you've had your eye on for a while. But I definitely feel like that there is a move that's going to be coming in. Now, for some of you, there could be an ending of a partnership, which basically means you could be walking away from something to move towards something else. Um, and for some of you, I think it's actually a good thing. So if you've been in some type of partnership or group, organization, you could be a college student that's like, okay, yeah, I'm moving away to go to school, or maybe this is even a new job, because we do have money loss. Some of you might be pouring energy into something that's not bringing the money in, and you might be looking for something else, another job. But whatever this is, I feel like it's going to be a good move for you. So if you've been stagnant, this might be a good time for you to kind of look into what's open and available around you. Um, some of you, I feel like with the spirit messages, you're going back to school. There's something that spirit is like, okay, yeah, we want you to learn. There could be utilizing some type of skill set. Some of you, I feel like that there's action that's finally coming in. Maybe you've been feeling stagnant. Nothing's been going the way you wanted. You could be trying to increase, your skill set for your job so you can be promoted. Some of you could be entrepreneurships, and you're getting certified, or you're adding new things to the menu that you have, or you just could be like, I want to finish my education. Go ahead and do it. I feel like for some of you, because it's on the border of the love section, you could be doing something that you're passionate about. Like, I'm testing, or I'm getting ready to take a course, or I'm getting certified in something that I'm passionate about. Now, the problem that I see, some of y'all are going around in circles, and that could be where their stagnation is. There also could be a crossroad energy where it's like, I really don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I know I'm supposed to be going, but I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. So for some of you, it could be like, I need to go to school. I don't know if I want to go to school. I need to go to school. I don't know if this is a good time to do it. Some of you, it could be, I need to move. I don't know where I want to move. I need to move, but I don't know if this is a good time to do it. Be careful of kind of becoming complacent in a cycle that you've been stuck in. And I feel like that for some of you, this could have been somebody keeping you in a cycle. It could be maybe a spouse, a friend, or, a family member. Like, why do you want to do this? You don't even need to do this right now. you need to just go ahead and stay here, or you need to go ahead and just focus on this. You may have somebody in your camp that is not supporting growth for you. And I think it's because they like to stay in the cycle too. So if this is somebody that you're going around and around in circles with, it could be that they don't want to break the cycle. Somebody needs to. Because the magnifying glass is pointing towards the crossroads. And this is basically showing that it's time for you to really look at the out. Like, you're in the middle of the crossroads. What direction are you trying to go? Because you can't stay there. You can't stay. That's the complacency, right? That's the stagnation. For some of you, something is going to be coming in really, really quick. And it could be that you don't even have a choice about it at that point. Now, the strength arm is on the other side, which could be, yeah, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to power through. But for some of you, you might have something that comes in really, really quick. And it's like, oh, shit. Now I need to come up with plan B. Now I need to know what direction I'm going in. So I think you probably need to start putting thought into that now. In the home sector, trickster energy could be somebody playing games. Now, could it be a trickster spirit? Could be. Maybe you need to cleanse your home, cleanse your environment. You might have Gede or dead energy there that's just kind of playing games with you, you know, opening the cupboards and the drawers and things like that. Did I say cupboards? What the hell did that come from? I was going to say cabinets, but cupboards. I went back to what, 1900s, 1800s? 1800s. Cupboards. What the fuck? What spirit was that? Anyway, that was so fucking weird, y'all. I might need to cleanse. This shit, and I just cleansed, but I might need to cleanse again. I might have some old ass spirit in here messing with me. Anyway, some of y'all might need to cleanse out your space, or, you know, go through things that maybe you have too much clutter and you need to, you know, dead spirit loves clutter because they can hide in it. Piles of clothes, and I absolutely have a pile of clothes on my bed and one in the corner. So if you do have that energy, it may be time for you to cleanse that out. If this is not a spirit, you're dealing with somebody that's playing with you. They're tricky. Maybe the conversation is tricky. This could be a roommate. This could be a family member. This could be a spouse or somebody that's just playing games. Now, the bad spell work is showing handcuffs. We have a plane upside down. This could be somebody trying to keep your movement from going, stagnation. The hip joint is showing you pivoting, like, okay, I can't go that way, let me go a different way, which is good because you're in the crossroads. So it could be that one thing is closed off to you, but you need something else to open. Hold up, you guys, let me see who is ringing my bell. Alrighty, so there could be somebody actively trying to bind you, or keep you from moving forward. I feel like for some of you, could it be the trickster energy where somebody is kind of undermining, like, okay, you want this, but maybe now is not the time, or you shouldn't do this. I think some of you, I was going to say, could it be self-imposed? But for some it could be. But I really think that there's an outside source that's causing some energy to kind of make you feel like, okay, yeah, I feel stuck. You may not be feeling in the best of energy. There's something with, I feel like, being unmotivated. So you might be trying to shake that off. And if you do feel unmotivated, like I said, it may be time to cleanse out your space and possibly do a spiritual cleanse too. So we definitely have the handcuffs, but we have it in the health sector. So it crosses over into the bad spell work. Could be somebody using magic to cause some type of illness or sickness, or like every time you try to move forward, you get sick. Every time you try to move forward, there's an injury. And some of you may be spending money out of this. You know, the bullet casing is there. Let's see what the card is on top of it. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Definitely could be money loss because of an illness or a sickness, is where it could be where I got to pay for this. Now I got to pay for the medicine, or I got to pay for the physical therapy, or I got to pay for the surgery. So there could be something that's coming in with it. For some of you, it also is looking at there could be some transformative stuff that's going on, which could be elective surgery, cosmetic surgery. Some of you actually are going to school in the medical field to gain money, or you're utilizing your education so that you can bring in more money. So we got a couple of different things that are going on. Possibly a sickness that is kind of keeping you stagnant because you have to keep paying to get something fixed. You know, like, oh my God, I got COVID again. I got to go buy this medicine. Or, oh my God, I sprained my ankle again. I got to go buy this medicine. For some of you, definitely there's some opposition against you being able to move forward. Let's look into the money. All right, so we have Nine of Swords. Could be worried about finances. Some of you could be looking at your skill set and trying to figure out, what do I need to do to move to the next level? Because we do have job loss, which could be that maybe the skill set that I have isn't bringing in the money that I want. Some of you could be being let go because maybe you're not up to par with the skill set. For some of you, I definitely feel like there may be some type of layoff that's coming in. Now, I feel like money is going to come back in, and there possibly are other job opportunities. If this is not a layoff, some of you are walking away from something because you're not making enough money. You also, if this is a partnership or a business thing, you could have a person telling you that they're walking away. Good Lord, all these distractions. That they're walking away from the partnership, the business, or they're not investing in it. So I feel like something is coming in that's making you realize that there's a cycle that you're stuck in that needs to be broke. For some of you, the money is going to come back, but I feel like that you're moving in a different direction. This could be a whole career change, Aries. All right. Now let's get in the middle. We do have money loss with family. Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands is feeling burdened. Some of you might be contributing to something in the family and it's taking your money. Manifestation, y'all are waiting on some type of message to come through to tell you to move forward. Now, be careful that you're not just waiting forever, because we got a lot of, I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about it. Be Nike. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Because I feel like you're protected, but for some of you, it's like a manifestation is coming, but you're waiting for, I don't know, a double rainbow or a unicorn walking down the street. Like, the manifestation is already taking place. The door is open. Go ahead and do it. Maybe there's an obligation with family. Some of you could have an organization that you have an obligation to. Because I see you being overwhelmed by something that it feels like it's taken away from you. And it could be that maybe you are caretaking a family member, or you are investing in a business, or you feel like you're the one that's carrying the load. Some of you don't want to do it. So I think you have to kind of figure out what the exit strategy is. If this is family or an organization, it may be time for you to walk away because it looks like there may be money loss. Let's see. Some of you are looking at your friendships a little bit closely. There may be a little bit of a pull away. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles is maybe wanting to be by yourself right now. Independent. I don't want to really put a lot of energy into other people. And this could be just setting boundaries, working on yourself. There's also opportunities that are coming in. So it could be that I'm missing opportunities because I'm always doing something for other people. And that may be what cuts that obligation. So for some of you, it's like, okay, I want to take advantage of what these opportunities are. So I'm going to pull away from some friendships or some things that maybe were distracting me. Be careful, though, that you don't fill it with other distractions, because I feel like you're letting something go, but you're also pulling something in that also is a distraction to what you're trying to do. Now, we do have the snake card and we have the skeleton hand, and this is somebody taking. Gimme, 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 gimme. You're going to break the energy. Somebody could be using sickness to keep you in a situation. This could be that, I want to leave, but, my husband or my wife is sick. I can't leave them like this. Or I want to leave, but I'm caretaking an elderly parent. I don't want to leave them this way. But for some of you, the whip and the snake is showing that you're wanting to cut ties with something because you don't feel like it's productive, or that it is even good for you anymore. It could be stressing you out. Let's see. Yeah, Nine of Wands. You could be on top of the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Wands is defending yourself, defending your independence. If this is not you, it's a general read. Somebody could be telling you, I want to move on in a different direction. I want to separate and focus in on me. And this person could be defending, like, this is why I want to leave, or this is why I feel like I need to leave. If this is you, you could be telling somebody, I want to live by myself. I want my independence. I want to work in this department by myself. I don't want to be a part of a group. Some of you could be moving away because you want that space. So there's definitely something that's coming in that is bringing movement. Stalker card is showing, and it's in your love sector and spirit. It's right on the top. Some of you, I feel like that you have somebody that's looking at you, but they're not looking at you in a favorable way. There's a lot of gossip that looks like it's coming in too. So you may have some people that are trying to turn other people against you, or there could be a group dynamic that may be coming in from one person. Now, we do have evil eye energy. We have the gun. We have Eight of Cups, walking away from something. A lot of talking. Your key is there, and you're protecting it. You're protecting this new beginning. The gun is right on top of the key. We have money coming in. Three of Cups, opportunity. Let's see. Some of you could be concluding a legal situation. The sun is on top of it, so there may be some good news about something coming in your favor. Could be money. We have more money here. We have the good luck mojo hand there. But I do feel like you're protecting a new beginning. You're like, look, I don't want nobody fucking up my new beginning. If it's something that I need to move towards, and I want to move towards it. I want to break the cycle, and I want to move forward. Some of you, there could be some good luck coming in with a friend. We have the demon head with the claw. There is definitely a spiritual battle or a friendship where there could be a fight. For some of you, I feel like it's a spiritual thing. But for a few of you, just because the friend is on the other side, there may be some falling out with a male friend. There also could be, if this is masculine energy, could be a female with masculine energy. The sword is dividing something. I don't know. The moon on top of the King of Swords could be something coming out. Something that comes to the surface that could start some conflict or bring conflict to light. I am getting, we got the Queen of Wands over here with travel. We got emotions. We definitely got within the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. There could be some big changes that are coming in. Some of you, I feel like you're going to move or be in a different place in 2026 if this is a move that you're trying to do. Could be coming in towards the end of the year or in the beginning of the year. I feel like that there's going to be some conflict with a male. Some things could come to light. Maybe some things are being said. Some of you could be looking at a person that is lazy, or a person could be looking at you as lazy. So there may be a nasty conversation where somebody is talking about a person and the person feels offended or assaulted. Like, what? How dare you? How dare you say that to me? How dare you call me that? I do feel like there's some stress that's coming in because some of you could be in an environment that you just don't want to be in. Or the environment is changing and you didn't have time to prepare. You know, like something is coming to an end or an explosion of, like, bam. I need to be gone tonight. I need to be gone this week. Aries, Aries, Aries. Could be with a job. I feel like there's other jobs that are coming in. Some of you could be looking for another job because you're not being, challenged or paid enough with the job that you're in. I also feel too that the environment needs to be cleaned. There could be somebody that's coming in that's close to you and their just energy is not good on top of this person. The whip could be somebody who is argumentative. There may be a lot of anger with this person. For some of you, We even had, where's the little girl at? I mean, there's a transformation going on with a child, and I would say boy or girl, that could try to cause conflict. Somebody is feeling like they're being held back. So this could be a child that feels like they're being held back. Um, I feel also some conflict with a male coming in. So this could be a child having issues with a father figure. I get a lot of talk and a lot of hidden emotion. And I do feel like somebody is traveling in, or you're traveling in, and there is the walnut shell upright. And this is a lot of emotion that could be at play. I feel like there's cycles, or a cycle that keeps, you might keep falling into, like, here we go again. This is what we're doing. And this might not be you at the crossroads. This could be somebody that you're dealing with where they don't know what direction they want to go into. All right, Spirit. Aries, Aries, Aries. Let's see. But I do feel like somebody's lost. Aries. They're going to find their way, but it may not be easy. All right, let's see. Okay, so Queen of Cups, we have a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a mother figure getting a message. Some of you with the Page of Wands, this could be a message about a child. So some of you definitely, it could be a fiery child, or it could be a fiery energy. This could be a quick message that comes in too, where you're like, whoa, okay, I wasn't expecting this. Let's see. Knight of Wands, a young person that could be reckless, impatient, unmotivated. So some of you could be dealing with somebody that is not in a good energy. This could also be somebody looking at you that way, because we have Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. But I feel like a mother is getting, or if, maybe somebody with feminine energy is getting a message that comes in quick. It's like, oh, okay, I wasn't prepared for this, but let's deal with it. For some of you, this definitely could be a call, from your kid or from the kid's school, because somebody is being reckless. They may be a little bit lazy or unmotivated. Let's see. Page of Pentacles, bad news. Yeah. Something with communication problems. So if this is not a child, you could be dealing with somebody with child energy. Like, okay, yeah, you don't communicate properly. Ten of Wands could be that you're laying down burdens. Ten of Wands in reverse could also be irresponsibility. So you could be dealing with somebody that's young, acts young, that's irresponsible, that you can't communicate with, or they feel like they can't communicate with you. There also could be somebody that is coming in. They're overwhelmed, or they're trying to find some type of stability, is what I'm getting. Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who could be domineering. She could be very competitive. I don't know. This could be two fire signs that are at a competition with each other. Queen of Wands and King of Wands. One is in the reverse. Somebody is looking at that person and thinking, oh, you're too domineering. You're always taking control of everything. And then we have another King of Wands in the upright, and this person is a risk taker. Leadership is on top of them, but we're looking at two fire signs that may see the world completely differently. So if this is at work, you may want to do a project one way, the other person wants to do it the other way. There also is a communication issue where it's like, okay, yeah, we're not always on the same page. I think somebody could be acting out or doing something because they're trying to get attention. Maybe not in the right way. Then I feel like somebody is completely lost. I don't know if this is two different energies. We have the Lovers card in the upright, and this is a relationship. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody that is stubborn, self-serving. They think about themselves. So let's see. We got somebody acting like a child, being childish. Pay attention to me. We don't see things the same way. I feel like somebody's trying to make something better, and the other person is stubborn. And that could be where the cycle thing is. I feel like somebody's like, I'm tired of going through this with you. Because we get a person that is manipulating or acting like a child or doing something to get attention. You know, this could be like somebody that's getting ready to do a breakup and it's like, oh, I'm pregnant. And they're not. They just want to stop whatever the person is moving on. Don't leave me. I'm pregnant. Stay here. This could be even an elderly parent where you're like, oh, you know, it's finally time for me to move out. And then the person is like, oh, but I've been having dizzy spells and I don't think I can live by myself. So there's something going on with that. But we also have young energy where somebody is manipulating the energy. But I'm definitely getting two people that are not on the same page at all. Five of Pentacles in reverse, though, is a change for the better. Somebody could be moving towards something. I feel like somebody is looking for a new job. They're looking for a new opportunity. Maybe we have a person that's trying to do better with their life. But I do feel with the cross, somebody is lost. And this could even be a young child that's trying to figure out what direction do I want to go in. Some of you, though, I feel like this is an adult. This could even be you too. There's three different aspects that I feel with this. A child that may be a little bit lazy, unmotivated, that's like, okay, give me some attention. Then I feel like there's somebody who's coming in that's very stubborn. There's something that needs to move with this person, but they're not moving because maybe they're not sure what direction they want to go into. And then we have a fire sign that looks like it's about leadership, and I'm looking for money. I'm looking for a job. Some of you, I feel like with the Three of Cups, there's opportunities and a job that possibly is coming in. There also could be some type of celebration because somebody is facing an obstacle. With the Four of Swords in reverse, this is clarity, confronting the obstacle. If this was a lack of direction, I feel like the person is going to find a direction. If this is somebody that, you know, maybe was unmotivated, I feel like that maybe they're going to get on track. If this is a person that is stubborn, they might be open to new things because somebody is realizing a cycle that they're in is not working. It's like, I need to change something. I'm confronting the obstacle so I can move forward. Six of Wands, victory, pushing through a very hard phase, success. If you're dealing with an energy where it's like, okay, I don't think that I'm moving forward the way I need to. I really need to open up doors. I need to break a cycle. I need to get out of this complacency, this stagnation. There's something that is coming in where spirit is like, okay, yeah, go in this direction. Well, if you don't want to go in that direction, the hip joint is like, okay, let's pivot. Some of you have opposition with the movement, though. You have some energy that's trying to bind you or manipulate you into staying in the stagnation. For some of you, there's something with the past that needs to be let go so that you can move on. Because I feel like that's where the cycle started. Let's look at Intuitive Kebs cards, see if we can get some confirmation. Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay, well, we're going to let it fall since it keeps trying to fall. We have somebody that may be going through some depression because there's mental instability there. So somebody might be, yeah, but then here we come in with manipulation. Hold up. Aries. Is somebody unstable because they're being manipulated, or are they the ones that are manipulating because they're a little unstable right now? Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. All right. Somebody's out of balance. Somebody's out of balance. Let's see if it's going to get better. Could be a divine masculine. Could be having problems with a divine masculine. For some of you, could be karmic. We have divine masculine energy, karmic masculine energy. So some of you could be having a problem with a male. I feel like it's leaning more towards man. Could it be a female that is with masculine energy? Possibly, but I feel like that we're dealing more towards a male. Now, I am seeing somebody gravitating towards their faith because of maybe destruction. Something's been hard. Something is falling apart. We have a tornado. So something is coming in and ripping everything apart. Somebody is just like, okay, I'm relying on my spirits. I'm relying on the energy to guide me. So I think that's where spirit is coming in and saying a cycle. What does a tornado do? Go around and around and around. Some of you might be breaking the cycle of destruction because it is causing problems financially for you. Or it could be that you're tired of being in this cycle. I feel whatever it is, you're breaking away. So let's see what we got going on with that. Looks like something came in that kind of surprised you. News came in, but it came in like a tornado. And we kind of saw that with the tarot too, with the Page of Wands. Fast moving energy that comes in that surprises you. Is it from this person that's unstable? No, somebody's telling you something is ending. It's time for you to, let go of this job. It's time for you to let go of this connection. It's time for you to let go of this relationship. Some of you could be moving, but something comes in and surprises you, and it's like, whoa, I have to adjust for it. And let's see what you're going to do with it. Some of you could be with a mature male, older male. What is this person telling you? Ice Queen is on top of this person. Could be somebody that's showing very little emotion. Male or female, showing very little emotion. There looks like too that there was a health thing, some type of health issue. So could we be dealing with an older male that has health issues or concerned about health issues? How are they using this though? Evil eye energy is on top of that. Could it be somebody sending you evil eye energy because they don't want you to move forward? Next chapter. The healer card is showing somebody though that may need to be healed because of an energy that's on them. I'm getting an abusive relationship. Ancestors don't like something that's going on. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where this is going. So we have a message from the ancestors. They're moving y'all on. Somebody's moving on. There's a big change that's coming. But you may have somebody that doesn't want you to do it, but unbothered is, I feel like that you're trying everything you can not to get caught up in somebody's stuff. It's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let you do what you need to do, or I'm going to go ahead and do what I want to do. And I'm not going to sit up here and throw a fit or whatever. It could be like somebody throwing a tantrum and then they're trying to get some attention and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to give it to you. Somebody definitely, I don't know if this is mood swings that are coming in with this person, but there could be this thing of they're this way, they're not, and then the next day there's something else, or we talked about this, but I don't want you to go, but if you gotta go, but I don't want you to go. I feel like that there is somebody that is either giving you guys a message or vice versa. And it's supposed to be a manipulative thing to elicit some type of response from you. Some sympathy, I don't know. Somebody I feel like is yanking somebody's strings because they want them to react a certain way, but we got somebody that's ice. They're not. They're not going to react that way. I think for some of y'all are waiting for a message to come in. Could be with a job. Could be, oh, I got the house. Oh, I got this. Because I'm moving on. I'm cutting ties. Definitely there's a cycle that's being broken. And it looks like it needs to be, because maybe this whole year you've been kind of stuck in something that maybe was stopping you from taking advantage of opportunities. Now, you have some accountability with that too, because for some of y'all, I feel like there's this energy of I'm thinking about it, 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 and there's no action. So if you're coming to the end of the year, you can't really blame all that on somebody else, because it also shows that you didn't do some of the things that you needed to do. And this might not apply to everyone, but for some of y'all, you know, the money, the opportunities were there. You didn't take advantage of it. Now something comes in really fast and you're like, oh shit, I need to go ahead and, you know, do this. Could be home repairs, could be car repair, could be that there is, you know, mold in your house and now you got to go find another house. There's something that comes in really, really quick. So we got a couple of different things. A manipulative child, person, elderly person that could be manipulating. For some, it is breaking a cycle and ending something so that you can move forward. But I feel like whatever it is, it has to be done. And you're actually going to be happier if you do it. But it has to be done. So if you've been stagnant the majority of this year, Spirit is like, come on, break the wall, pick up the hammer, whatever you need to do, and let's move on. Nothing is holding you back. There's nothing that's holding you back. Some of you just have people that are pulling on your energy or pulling on your resources. Because I feel like somebody is living off of your energy or off of your money. Now, it's a general read. This could be somebody looking at you and being like, yeah, you're living off of me, or you're taking advantage of this. Whatever it is, the goddamn cord is about to be cut. Somebody fixing to either sink or swim. And Aries, I feel like you're going to swim. But if you haven't hit this energy yet, you might want to go ahead and start preparing. You know, some of you, I already feel like you feel it's coming. So get ahead of it, Aries. All right. Love you guys. Bye.